What's up? It's your boy yapwithyak Marquis on Novel Electric, all bundled in one. Today's video is gonna be something new. I'm starting a new series, Yap with Yak, Yaps with Yak. Oh, fucking said that shit wrong. Anyways, Yaps with Yak. So y'all get your drink, get your snack, get your whatever you need to vibe out. Cut it on, let's vibe because we gonna just be yapping as I pop off. Today's little segment. This is what I learned from 17 kills in 17 minutes while playing Fortnite. So, y'all boys enjoy. We gonna vibe out. I think like the first little revelation I had was like the rat race of life. Like nobody asked to be in this bitch. Like literally nobody. Not one planet on, like not one person on this earth asked to be here. But like niggas is dead ass here. And we all just trying to succeed in whatever avenue that may be. Some make that monetary, some make that actual like power and status. Some make that more on the family side, career oriented, just whatever you may be. Some make that not being a part of the bullshit. I got my own little piece of land. I'm chilling. I'm vibing out. But I feel like my first like major point I realized was like, bro, you really can't change the cards that you was dealt. Like we was all dealt different cards. Some niggas got cards better than others. Like even in Fortnite, bro, like this shit RNG. Like you gonna get whatever gun you get. Like you can't control what gun you get, but what you do with the gun, how you move, your strategy, your strategic moves is the only way you gonna succeed and elevate. So it's like if we all dealt different cards, same, I'm not even gonna say same brain or same potentialities. If that's a word, I don't know if that's a fucking word. Same potentialities, because some people do have like birth defects and whatnot, or like mental disorders and etc. etc. But at the end point, if we all want to reach different goals, but we got same different cards, like there's no reason why a nigga should be worried about somebody else's cards. And I think it's really easy. It's like not even really. It's actually like niggas is made to compare each other to other people's, like, I'm not even gonna say success, but other people's situations. Or like I feel like human nature, we constantly are in comparison, just even if it's subconsciously, like not even intentional. Because a nigga like me, bro, I genuinely hate being compared. But it's like even in my head, I know like niggas old is just, that's just human nature. Like you compare, and it may not even be like on no jealous shit. Like niggas don't be on no jealous shit, but it's like, damn, I got a blue car, you got a black car. You know what I'm saying? It's just obviously like you compare shit, even if it's subconscious. But at the same time, you constantly like hindering on bullshit will really hold you back from getting to whatever goal you're trying to reach. And I think that's really like the sad part. Like they kind of mention some points to that in like the school system, like stay in your lane, mind your business. But it's like it's not really stressed enough, like stay in your lane, because I feel like school is the main point or focal point where niggas actually start comparing each other to begin with. Oh, you got bad grades, you got this, you got, you know what I'm saying? Or like even like the I'm not even gonna say narrative, but it's just we live in a comparison society. Like school fit gotta be on point, this gotta be on point, or you lame. You dumb as hell, your teachers are gonna make it clear. Like I just seen teachers drone kids, like that shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie, cause some of y'all niggas actually dumb as hell. But that don't mean you like you, bro. You a kid, bro. You like you look back on it like that shit really fucked up. Honestly, like you talking about kids and shit. Like when niggas, some niggas are genuinely trying to do better, or some niggas just don't even have the mental capacity to even like worry about doing better, cause they been force fed so much bullshit at home. So it's like, and at the same time, is it really bullshit? Some people just got different paths. Going back to that whole card that you was dealt with, I do think it's interesting. Like I said, nobody asked to be here, and it's like, especially in Western society, the box that you go, like it's an unescapable box. Yo first 18 years of life, you know what I'm saying? Like during your most formative years, and like a child, I'm not even gonna say formative years for life, but I think when it's like the most formative years for like personal boundaries, and you know what I'm saying, like people I feel like get the roots of their self-esteem, anxiety, personal image problems and all that shit, self-confidence issues, literally stemming from childhood insecurities that was never confronted or was confronted too much and they didn't know how to deal with it. So I think it is kind of fucked up how like not even just the school system, but it's like we kind of just keep moving with time and not realizing like niggas is really fucked up. Like niggas is really depressed. But it's like you better fix that card because like nigga, you depressed. What is that? You know what I mean? Like niggas be depressed or sad or talking about this or this how I feel about myself, and it's like depending on the household you was raised in, like okay, go to sleep. But like nigga, you can't just sleep off no depression. Like you gotta sit and think. Niggas be force fed bullshit about they self image because they don't see their self image and no type of power nowhere. Whether that be race related, whether that be actual like body related, like body dysmorphia, whether that be like mental disorders or like psychological issues. Like people like to see they like kind doing something of power. So when it's like when they don't see that, or they feel like they left behind, or they feel like they get like associated differently in society because of whatever stigmatism or whatever situation they got going on, it's not gonna make nobody feel no better. And it's like people all bro, I feel like the worst part about it is the world is gonna keep on moving. Like while you in school, it feel like time can stop, and like as you look back, at least for me, it feels like you gonna get left behind, but you're not gonna get too far left behind. Like they not gonna let you get too far but left behind. But once you actually become an adult, like it's at your own pace, and you'll really look up and be like, damn, I'm 24, I ain't did shit. And that's not even on no monetary status, because honestly I feel like everybody got their own path. And right now, bro, we in like a microwave society, bro. Niggas just want to jump to some shit. Like, bro, you just stay in your lane and rock out, because you're not supposed to just get no quick money. Like, quick money is never good money. Like, quick money go faster, because it's quick money. Like, even if you get a little bag and you fuck it up, like, that's okay, bro. You needed to fuck that bag up to see. Now, when you get your next bag, you fuck that up, that's on you. Like, but at the same time, bro, we live like in a microwave society where the state of evolution does not exist anymore. Niggas just want instant gain, instant success, and anything instant is never like good, bro. Like comparing fucking a cup of noodles to a damn restaurant of ramen, like that's why niggas go pay for ramen. You know what I'm saying? Like at heart, it may be the same, like it's both noodles, but it's like, bro, the effort, time, the quality that goes into it, but you can't just push this shit out. Like some shit really takes time. And I think that's another part of the school system that should have been touched on too. Like we not in school like how I was saying, like when you in school, nobody is really ever left behind too much. It may feel like that sometimes, but they're not gonna let you get 5-6 years. Like you're not gonna be 6 years behind in school. Like whether you gonna be there or you not gonna be there. And if you're not there at school, then you really chose to not do that shit, because teacher will literally pass your ass for just doing the bare minimum of work, bro. Like be realistic. You may not get no damn crazy grades, but you can really get through that bitch just with you actually being there in the moment. But they don't teach you is the mental strength that comes with after that shit. Like, bro, it's okay if you not where you feel like you should be, because literally nobody in life is feeling like where they should be. Niggas, even, bro, as humans, our brains are conditioned to once we get to what we want, we still thinking about the next shit. And that's really sad to say too. Like you get blessed to be in a situation where, or have an opportunity where you allowed to do what you got to do to achieve your dream reality. And once you get to your reality, you thinking about the next reality and the next best thing and the next best thing. And I feel like that goes to like back to that human nature shit where like niggas want to grab, but it's like, what can I get next? Like what's my, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like the feeling of conquering and power. Or like niggas be like, oh, when I get up, I'm gonna have designer this, Balenciaga this. Like, I'm gonna have all these clothes, I'm gonna have all this drip. Like, but then you get all the drip, and it's like, damn, I just spent 70K on clothes. Like, now what? Like, okay, I got clothes. But like, niggas not happy at peace. It's like niggas is not at peace with their decision. When in reality, niggas could have spent that bread on a trip with the boys and like go experience some shit, or like, I don't know. I'm not about to go like fucking bungee jumping, but go bungee jump or something. Like, just go check something off the bucket list, because bro, the fucking memories, bro, like the memory gonna last way longer than that piece of cloth. Like, the cloth is, the clothes and the jeans, the shoes are only gonna last as much as you upkeep it. But a memory, bro, like that shit will literally, them damn diamonds, that's what lasts forever. Like, you make more and more diamonds. Like, niggas shouldn't be paying for no fucking diamonds. Like, the diamond is being in the moment, enjoying what you have. Cause bro, like realistically, like if you never, I'm not saying don't want better for your life, cause you should always want better for your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my eyes, I'm not saying don't be grateful for what God's doing, but all I'm saying is God is always working, and shit gonna be in divine timing. Like, you can't control your journey. Like, as much as you think you can, like some shit is really out of your control. And I feel like once you start to really reside in the moment and appreciate the, I ain't gonna say the shit that you have, but the opportunities that you have. And sometimes people like for example, even myself included, I'll be like, start getting stressed. Like, bro, I'm so young doing all this shit. Like, paying for this car note, paying for this car insurance. And I look like, bro, a lot of my peers are not doing that shit. Like, niggas really just chilling in school, vibing out. But it's like, sometimes you really got to be appreciative of the responsibility you do have. Because, like I said, one, a lot of people is not self-sufficient. Two, we ask for stuff and then we don't realize what comes with what we're asking. Whether that be, like I said, a physical role that we're playing in the community or at a job, or actual items. Like, you got children, like you always wanted a family, but you mad at your baby crying at 3 in the morning. Like, that's just what's gonna come with it. Some shit just has responsibilities, and that's going back to that dealing with, like, just enjoying the car that you deal with. I'm starting to like reach this point in my life where I'm starting to realize that a lot of this shit is not in my control. Like, yes, I am the creator of my reality to a certain extent, as within is without. So as I go through my journey, I know it's only going to elevate and evolve, but I'm just trying to be more present in the moment and just be genuinely happy for all the bullshit and the good shit that I have in my life. Rather that be like, I'm tired of doing this, but it's like, bro, some niggas really don't have that shit. Like, some niggas don't even have that option to be able to do that shit. And at the same time, you don't want to put yourself in like no bullshit situations just cause like, oh, somebody else can't do this, so I'm like, I'm not saying just be down for anything and just like have yourself being withered through a bullshit storm. But what I am saying is some storms are needed. Like, not trying to be cliche and corny, but like, it's what they be saying? It's sunny after the storm type shit. Like, not trying to be cliche, but like that ass. It's less of like after the storm. It's really more like during the storm. Like, when you really going through bullshit in life, whether that be like actual situations of bullshit or like you was really birthed into some bullshit that you really can't control. It's like you start to, one, learn more about yourself. Two, get like a sense of resiliency. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever overcame any sort of hardship, trauma, or anything like that, like the feeling of after that's over is literally unmatched. Because like, you really feel like you can go against the world, like literally. And then a new situation come up, and then you go back down to the dumps, and then you come back up. Like, this shit is really like a little stock market, literally. But it's like, as you go through your stock market of life, like, you become so strong, and it's like, then you start to realize, like, you can really conquer anything, like, that you dead ass put your mind to. Like, niggas be saying that, but they don't be saying it for real. Like, you can really do whatever you really put your mind to. It's really to the extent of how far you want to go with that shit. And that goes for anything, bro. And that's why you see niggas like Cat Williams, yeah, funny as hell, but then get on the podcast and talk like a fucking philosopher. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, people are so complex and multifaceted. You never want to get stuck on like one angle of yourself. Like, always learn all angles of your own self. And as you go through bullshit, just maybe sit back and think, like, maybe this is just me learning a new angle of myself, a new way to rather treat myself when going through bullshit or treat others while going through bullshit. Because some people, like, I'm gonna say some people, like, us as people, we really do, like, get, like, what's the word? I say, like, main character syndrome. And we forgetting that everybody a main character in their own story. So it's like, I'm not saying don't not be an asshole if it's needed, because some niggas need to be an asshole too, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, just be like putting shit to the side, like just trying to think about the other perspective, because sometimes shit really don't be that deep, bro. And we really just overstress ourselves for no reason, just trying to make something more deep than what it is. When you look back, it's like, bro, I could have really vibed out. Going back to that whole cards that we dealt with and like the RNG of Fortnite. One more main shit that shit has taught me. Even going back to that whole the stock market of life, that shit gonna go up and down. You kind of just gotta go with the flow, stay in the medium, be in the moment. It's like, bro, you get knocked down, all you can do is get back up and try some shit again. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually this shit gonna work out. Like, something gonna hit. And like I said, if something doesn't hit, it's up to you to realize if that's needed for you and for you to try again, or to take a new route. So I don't know. Let me know if y'all like these little yap sessions. I'm gonna start doing these maybe like twice a week. I'm gonna start doing these a little bit more because I actually enjoy these, just yapping while playing the game. So that's 17 kills and what I learned while playing Fortnite in 17 minutes. If y'all like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that. Drop some shit in the comments that we should talk about. And go tap into the other videos, niggas. But we out.
The black radio, why you focus on them vibes? Why you pushing out that imagery? Goddamn, the black lady though, I can look into her eyes, then she feeling on my